Hey there, fellow Factorians. Owners here with another episode of There Is No Spoon. Yes, we are on our way to trying to get the least frequently obtained achievement. According to Steam's global graphs, 1.4% of Steam versions of the game have only 1.4% have achieved the achievement. Yes, that's right. So we're still building blueprints, and at the end of last episode, we hinted that we would be doing military science. And I had a bit of a brainwave overnight, and I don't think military science is actually needed to build a rocket. Rocket silo, there it is. So let's have a look. We do need all sciences other than military for this rocket silo itself. But it does not look like there is anything at all in here that needs military science. So is there anything that military science gives us that we would want? Because we're not going to use lasers. We're just going to use armor piercing rounds in a normal turret. We're not going to be pushing out our boundaries. We're just going to have that standard. I mean, a fusion reactor would be nice, but I don't even know if we're going to build bots, honestly. I don't know if we're going to have time. So I think we can probably do without military science, which is crazy, I know. But these other things we are definitely going to want. And that is the interesting one, isn't it? All right. So let's start with some armor piercing ammunition, which needs regular ammunition, which is it takes 4 plate for one of these, and one of these requires one of those. Okay. So this one needs 1 every 3 seconds. This produces 1 a second, so it can actually support 3 of these. Something like that. And that would produce 1 every second. However, it's not going to produce 1 every second because reasons, and that reason is, sorry, I'm just trying to do all now I've confused myself. Okay, there we go. So one of these supports 3 of these, so 2 of these support 6, yes. Because these have a crafting speed of 0.5, if we just set a normal, if we just set this at a crafting time of 3 seconds, 3 of these will produce 1 a second, but with a crafting speed of 0.5, it'll actually be 1 every 2 seconds. So this, with regular automation, will produce 1 a second. Alright, so this needs 3 things in, so we are going to need to do 2 of these as inputs. This needs a input of iron plate. Let's get our combinators out so we can mark that. Alright. So that needs iron plate, and only iron plate to make those. I've gone too far, there we are. Alright. And this will consume 4 a second. So we only need half a row, that's fine. 4 a second. 4 every second. I don't think we actually are going to have enough. Will we have blue? Okay, let's go back to the tech tree. Where does fast inserters sit? Fast inserters are fairly quick. Automation, electronics, fast inserters. Military 1. Military 2 is behind steel processing and requires green circuits. Ooh. So fast inserters are just red circuits, so we will actually have fast inserters at this point. Alright. We're probably not going to have stacks, so there we go, we've got them here. We might still need 2 of them. Something along those lines. And outputting, 1 second. Alright, and these things are going to need... Alright, we need some more materials, don't we? We need 1 of those, 5 copper plate, and steel. Alright. So what we'll do is we'll put a inside row of steel here. So this is going to be our row of ammunition and steel. And this is going to be copper. With the amount we need, which is only 5 a second. This actually isn't important. We could have a split copper and steel here, but I don't know, just in my mind it always makes sense to do it this way. Alright. Yeah, let's just run that up. Okay, let's copy all of that. Plonk it in like so. That up there. Alright. And what we will want to do, of course, is put this into a chest. And that chest will 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1,000 armor piercing ammo. And we might then feed this into... No, I was going to say feed it into some... feed it into like a belt around for auto feeding our turrets, but we're probably not going to do that. We're probably just going to manually feed our turrets, and at some point that will probably damage us badly, but we'll be fine. Alright. So with these things, copper plate and iron gear wheels. Alright. Now we could be tricky here. And I think I am going to be tricky. Do I want to be tricky? Okay, what exactly do we need here? We need iron gear. Alright, let's do that. Let's make this a little bit longer. Let's copy something like that, which is going to be a little different. But we're going to want that gone. Alright, let's see. So this is what I want making turrets. Turrets. Reset, yes. So just confused myself there. Reset, regular turrets. We need iron plate, which we have, copper plate we have, and we need an iron gear wheel. So we will then have this making iron gear wheels. And if we've got blues here, we might as well use them. This needs 10 in 8 seconds. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Something like that. And then a red inserter grabbing the copper. Alright. Power that up there. And that's it. Do I want to make grenades? Probably not. We can handcraft grenades. We're not going to be expanding particularly. Let's just make that a little bit longer. There we go. Alright. Now, how are we outputting these? Good question. We could do something like this. This is what we'll do, yes. Alright. Got that. There we go. And that. Definitely don't want more than a stack. Alright. I'm going to pop down, I'm just going to test this out, because this is it's going to be a bit trickier. Okay, everything's powered up. Alright, let's do something like this. A matter source. I wonder if I can copy that to there. Nope. Okay. Materials. Copper plate, yep, one's enough. Alright, materials, steel. And materials, iron plate. Let's do a full row of iron plate. Let's just see how it goes. Alright. Now we've probably got better change our stack sizes just so we can actually see it in action. How we're actually going to see it at the part of the game, the pace of the game that we're actually at. Alright, let's just clear that out and see if it's quick enough. It is. Is one quick enough? I don't know. Yep, looks like it is. Alright, we got stack size 1 and we got one going. That's great. Alright, we're making some of those. We are not making any of these. What are we missing? Alright. Ah, I see the problem. We did not do this. Lucky we checked that one. There we go. Alright. Yes. Change your stack size as well. Oh, you don't need it. Stack size 1. Can we just copy that? Yes, we can. Great. Alright. I think we are working as hard as we can, aren't we? Sure if we can actually show something with nothing on the other side. Steam. Let's put a dot. There we go. Alright. I don't mind that. Was there anything better? Maybe black? Empty? Grey? White? Go 0. Nothing on the other side? Yeah, sure. Other side's off. Okay. And as we can see, this is only pulling from one side, so we could just put half a belt here as well. Get rid of that. Just pick all that crap up. See if half a belt will fit the bill. Let's get rid of some of this junk that we're holding. Alright, it's a very slow process for these guys. But I think we are good. We might need this to speed up a little bit, but that's alright. Alright. So now I want to turn that off because at some point that will actually be annoying. Double check everything. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. So that is our blueprint. This is our... Oh no, it's not. I almost forgot we need walls as well. Now walls, of course, use stone brick. Okay. This is where it gets a little bit trickier because I don't think we're using stone brick for much else. Oh, one of the sciences needs stone brick, doesn't it? No. Rail? Does rail need stone brick? No, electric furnaces do, I think. Electric furnace needs stone brick. So we are going to have to produce some stone brick. So we will have stone brick coming in. So all we'll do is just have a little wall creation off to the side here. Let's get rid of those as well while I think about it. Well, you know what? I could just have this be just have this be our iron plate and stone brick. And then all we need is that producing a wall-like environment straight into something there. Alright, this is producing walls. There you go. Right. Half a second. Let's just do that. I could do something like this and have output priority left, filter only that, and then that will stop us stockpiling a little bit of stone brick there. The question is it worth wasting 5 electronic circuits to do that? Probably not. Probably not at all. I'm not going to do that. Alright. That's some serious min-maxing if ever I've done it. Let's just make sure everything is working. Yes. Alright, all you need is stone brick. We have stone brick coming in there, and out you go. Okay. That could also allow us to build steel furnaces here. Steel plates over there. No. Alright. That'll do. This is now our military. Let's not overthink this too much. Military, let's make this gun turret. And pop it in here. Alright, export away. This will go in our starter section. We want to get that up and running basically as soon as we have armor piercing ammo, because that's going to be the majority of our defenses. And next on our list of things, I do want to get into blue science, but I'd like to dedicate probably a little bit more time to that. One thing we could think about is we've got this, and it's quite complex. We do need a bus to get this up and running. So there's also the idea of a starter, a kickstart base, I think is the term that people use for it. And what we would do is have sort of just a feed-in of iron plate and a feed-in of copper. And this could be used to put together something that will that we can use to create everything else we need. Alright, what if we do something like this, and this is that, and this is green circuits. This would actually need a red inserter. And then we do something like that. So we get red inserters. I think they're like logistics one, aren't they? Maybe an automation one. Yep. So we have red inserters as soon as we've actually got assembly machines, so that's okay. And then we could have this output into something like that. Alright, now we also want to be making some of these. Assembly machines only need iron plates, which is nice. So that's on totally the wrong side. Let's of course we can't do that. Let's put that there, Actually, doesn't matter. Let's leave them there because I forgot this actually needs that. Alright. If this is making assembly ones, it needs. Ooh, it also needs that. So we could do that over here. Whereby it is getting iron plate, assembly ones. Okay, it's getting iron plate, this becomes iron gear wheels, wherever they are, there we go. Alright, feeds in there, get some green circuits, and then you output into a box. Alright, don't mind that. Let's pop some power here. Obviously power is important. Yes, let's see. What else do we need? We need inserters, don't we? Of course. And belts. So belts only need iron plate. So what if we actually had a bit of a split here? And this came... Ooh, actually I don't mind this at all. Alright, so save on these inserters. And we'll pop that up there. And then we have another one of those. Don't like that at all, actually. Now that I think about it, I don't like this. I wonder if there's a way to combine. What is our blueprint for green science? Because this is actually kind of what I want, isn't it? Alright, what if I copy all of that? Where can we fit this in? Alright, let's pop it over there for now. We've got green circuits being made here. All we need is that kind of stuff. Oops. And then this just needs to get some green circuits. Okay, we can do that. Green circuits into here. Okay, this is getting okay. Bear with me. There's method to this. Method, I say. Method to the madness. I don't know why beacon's there. It's definitely not needed. But I do probably want to get some long-handled inserters. Alright. So that needs copper. That needs iron. And it is going to output to here. On the inside. And that is... No, that is on the inside too. Hang on. I got this. No, I don't got this. That's totally wrong, isn't it? This is actually what we need. So this will be half iron plate and half green circuits. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Now we're cooking with some fire. Alright. Let's just move that along here one. We want these two to go out to some boxes. Definitely want to have these. Actually, maybe we'll want 500 of these. That's a lot to start with, but that's okay. Alright. Definitely just one of assembly machines. Alright, that is a big demand for iron. And I just realised we don't actually need to do that, do we? So we could have this coming in here. And we could feed that here. And then oops, the last thing comes back. Alright, and then our copper goes up one. Alright. Yep. Great. Alright, so it's a copper cable. Why are you so far across? I don't remember. There. And block you off. Alright. We're probably going to want that to continue at some point. Alright, so that is kind of some of our key things. And we're just using a whole heap of alright. I'm going to change this yet again. I'm beginning to like this less and less. We're just losing a lot of iron. I don't think a belt of iron, half a belt of iron is going to suffice there. But I do like that we're not using any long handle inserters. Alright. What else do we want to be creating here while I'm thinking about it? We want to do some long handles? Yeah, probably not. We don't need many of them. We can handcraft them until we get this arrangement. Electric miners, that is a handy thing to have. Which needs green circuits. Okay, what I'm going to do is shuffle this one across to here. And then we'll put green miners. No, we'll put this one over here. And we don't actually need to do that anymore because we can output down this away. Yes, that is great. Alright, let's get a stack of that. Yep. Why is there so much power going on here? Alright. There. Okay, well apparently we need all that power. Let's get this. Oh boy, alright. Pop that one across one. Yeah, some that is so dirty. What is there like? That one wasn't even required. Alright. Whew, oh boy. What was that all for? It was for miners, electric miners, that's right. Electric miners. So we do need a fair few of those early on. Electric mining drills. And it'll get from that. Yep, alright. That is wonderful. If incredibly slow is going to be the downside. Sure is, isn't it? This is going to be so slow. One of these guys going... This is producing 4 a second. This is using 6 a second. producing 4 a second. This needs 1.5. So what's that? 3 to 2, isn't it? Which is a very classic ratio. I wonder if we can do a different arrangement, because so far nothing else is needing copper. Is there anything else in here that we want to be building? Power poles, which does need copper, steel, and iron sticks need iron. Alright. Copper, 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 copper. Alright, because what I am thinking now is we could do something like this to get two electronic circuits, which is just using a buttload of copper though, isn't it? This is producing 2 a second and using 6 copper cable a second. 6 copper cable uses 3 copper plate a second. So that would be 12 copper plate a second. That is pretty much a full red belt of copper. Maybe we do stick with that. Alright. Change my mind. Just feel like our iron here is really limited to half a belt. Is not going to supply this particularly well. I think what we want to do is actually, in that case, we want to swap. We want to swap these so that it prioritizes belts. Yeah, I think that's correct. We'll need more belts than inserters. We prioritize assemblers over inserters. Maybe. What's the craft speed on this? Yeah, it's half a second as well. And they're definitely the last. Yeah, okay, I'm actually okay with that. Don't need any of that. I feel like I'm missing something. Surely missing something here. No, I think that's got it, isn't it? This is all wrong now, isn't it? Because this needs to be on the inside. Sorry, too high. Alright, let's go with that. And that. Okay, now it's on the inside. You can just go straight from there. Okay, actually, don't think that is too bad. Again, we could just test this. I think it's probably worth doing. Matter source, there and there. Alright. So you are going to do that, and you are going to do that. Alright, so far we're getting some inserters, getting no mining. Oh, look, we're getting a little bit of mining. Okay, belts are building. We're not getting any green circuits. What's going on here? Alright. That's because that is the wrong way. Of course, these have a stack size of 3, which is not going to be happening. So let's just... That is significantly slower at that rate, isn't it? Alright. So we are probably going to need to up the usage here. Stack size 1, stack size 1. Probably almost need a third there, really. So do we need two here? So it has just a slightest bit of red there, but that's fine. All right. Maybe we do need a second one just to keep that going. That's gonna have, yeah, that's gonna have the override. All right, let's just test it out. Looks like that one's going full ball. That one's going. Yep. All right. That's about as good as it's gonna get. We are getting some of those. We are getting some of those. We are getting some of those. That's sweet. All right, I'm very happy with that. That's a tiny little thing. A tiny little thing just to get us started. And we can use that to build the science packs. But this is getting a little bit confusing. Whoa, so what do I get rid of? I do just want to quickly check. Can we get some red science happening in here as well? Yes, we could. Yes, we could. What if we had another one of these down here? Second input of that purely for science. And getting red science up and running immediately automated. Not sure if this is worthwhile or not, but let's do it. Alright. All we need here is copper. Okay, what if we did this? This would no longer work. Then we have no output. Glarg. I do just want to get it in there without using undergrounds. I don't want to use undergrounds particularly. We could use some long handles. Yeah, we'll use some long handles. Alright. Long handles it is. Something like that. That goes in there. They go to there. We get 2 red long handle inserters for there and there. We power that up, hopefully. There we go, okay. And then we output that to a belt. And then we have some labs. Yes, labs. Getting fed from those, alright. Oop, there we go. It's pretty slow, isn't it? It's just a little starter area though. Yeah, it's probably quick enough for the start area. There's no reason why we wouldn't build this before this. Because I think we'd already have some red science. Yeah, I'm just gonna nix this whole thing. All right, so this is going to be our very starter. Let's turn those off. This is our very, very starter mall. Very starter mall. Alright, let's say, I don't know, that, and some inserters. Well, look, why don't we just say everything that's here? That, and that. The very start of mall. What an interesting addition. We'll pop that in our starter section. Oh, I didn't get its name. That can definitely go in our starter section. Alright. So we have the very starter mall, followed by the bigger mall, and then the KOS mall. Alright. Done. Way over time. Way over time! Damn, these were all going to be 30-minute episodes, but that's okay. I'm pretty happy with that. This thing seems to work. We've got a few things being built. Certainly enough to keep us going. I might. Do I want that to be two? No, one stack's enough. All right. Let's not get carried away. Oh! I just had a crazy idea. Where can I fit this in? Where can I fit this in? Okay. Yeah. Yes, this is what I'm doing. All right, I'm doing this. We're changing this slightly. Changing this slightly to include some ammunition. Everyone needs ammo. All right. Ammo is very important. Yeah, that's 4 every second there. While I think about it, let's just make sure we allow the stack bonuses on these. There we go, alright. Haven't overridden them on anything else. No, cool. Alright. Our blueprint. Export. Place an upgrade planner. I thought there was a way. There was a way we could redo this. Nah, that wasn't it. Anyway, let's just add this in. Where did that go? There we go, that's the wrong icons, that's why. Erg. Alright, that, and that. We've also got ammo in here, but hey, let's not get carried away. Okay, so we need to delete that one and add that one in. Yeah. There we go, and we get some ammo as well. Alright, cool. Wonderful. So, nix that. Call the episode there. Alright, love to hear your thoughts. If you've got some better ideas on what I can add to this, that would be wonderful to hear. But I think this is a nice little starter that will get us going. And then we can move into the bigger mall and so on and so forth. Alright, next episode I'm going to do circuits, green and red circuits, and then we'll move on to blue science, because I think blue science needs red circuits, which is why I was doing that. Yes, it does. Very good. Alright, sorry for taking even longer than usual, but next episode we'll be back to 30 minutes. I'm going to stick to it because time is valuable. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.